third part of my collection videos. Should be the last part. This is all my LeBrons. I got them all set up behind me, so I know I got to get through this video. First off, before I get too busy, I just want to say thanks to everybody who subscribed. Also, check me out on Twitter. Same screen name as my YouTube, SHOEICIDAL1. I know last time where I left off with my Jordans, I also left off with a couple other ones that weren't Jordans, just some randoms. I got one more random. Everybody already knows this one. It's the Cheetah, the Kobe 7 Cheetah. I picked this up. This is actually a Valentine's Day gift for my girl. So a couple of LeBrons are also gifts from my girl. So I'm gonna talk a little more about sneakerheads and the ladies that love them later on. So be sure to check that out when I put that video up. Right now, I'm going to cut into some pickups, so check these out. This is the first pickup I got. I picked this up last Monday. I just haven't had a chance to put it on. It's a Miami Nose tee by Nike. I don't know if everybody knows this, but Nike actually took over making jerseys and all the NFL apparel, so be on the lookout for some stuff that they're going to put out. It's probably pretty hot. Second, I was out of town this week. Found this shirt at a Champs, actually, in the middle of nowhere. So they still had some of these left. You know, these shirts are selling on eBay, probably 50, 60 bucks. I picked it up for retail, which is about, I want to say, 28. So yeah, there you go. Got that to go with the Galaxies. These right here, some Jordan socks to go with the playoffs that are coming out. That tag matches the flu games also, so if you got those, you can rock them with those. And these, I know I might get a chuckle out of some people for these because they're nothing too fancy, but couldn't pass up the deal. They're on sale, 13 bucks to $1. That's probably the reason why they're on sale, though, the way they look. But, you know, big Miami Heat fan, big LeBron James fan, so couldn't pass them up. I'm going to jump right in the shoes here for a second. Check them out. Alright, right now we're going to get down to the main part of the video. My collection. You're not going to see anything out here that's, you know, that you haven't seen before, unfortunately. I ain't got it like that, but you just see what I like. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. First off, got the Zoom LeBron 2. I got one pair I've never worn. I usually keep them bagged up in a box. Only reason I got two of those, I really like them. I mean, you'll see a couple of them. I've had two that I've sold, but I try and hold on to the ones I really, really like. That way, whenever I do wear the other ones out, I got a backup pair. There's the bottom of the other one. You can see it's a little dirty. But I like the shoe. I got the straps in the closet for those. But when I wear them, I don't wear them with the straps. So anyway, there's the twos. The Zoom LeBron 3 right here. The 2 and the 3 are actually very similar. The base of them is very similar. The sole, you can see right there the way that looks. The overall shape of the shoe is very similar. That's the 3. Let's get to the 4. The 4s that I have the birthday cake 4s. You can actually see on the inside of the tongue. It's got the birthday cake right there. So that's the 5s I have, just nothing too fancy. The 5s right here. The 6s I have, I'm going to get into the story behind these, about how I got these in one of my other videos. These are very special to me. Now, from all the research I've done and all the articles I've read, it's these are the Tale of Three Cities. These are the Miami versions. All the research that I've done, It says that only 23 cities got, or 23 stores got 23 pairs. Now, if it was on the internet, it's got to be true. So, if that is the 100% truth, then these are pretty limited. But like I said, it's just a real important shoe to me, and we'll get into that story later. But onto my 7s. I got the cool gray 7s, and I've actually played quite a bit of basketball in these. They still look pretty good. I try and keep them clean. They're a little creased up, got a couple scuffs, but I like the shoe a lot. It's clean. My Dunkmans. I'm going to turn the flash off for that just so you can get a better look at the shoe so that 3M's not glaring back at you. This is one of my favorite LeBrons. I like the Dunkman logo and the sole. But like I said, one of my favorites. It seems like after the 7, it's when they started getting a little easier to get, which kind of, just makes it, when a lot of people can get them, it just makes it not as special sometimes. But here's the all black 7s. My girl actually bought these for me too. These were stolen from me when the first pair I had, so it's nice to have another pair. These are dead stock. I haven't worn these yet, but I will. Like I said, I don't just keep all my shoes on ice. I try and wear as many of them as I can. Although a lot of these LeBrons haven't seen the light of day yet. So these are my Christmas Day 8 V2s. Haven't worn those yet either. Haven't had a chance. Actually, I used the shoelaces once for St. Patrick Days in my triple blacks, but that's about it. So there's those. I'm gonna skip right to some 9s. I'm gonna come back to some other shoes. But here's the Christmas Day 9s. I haven't worn these yet. Let me take that flash off so you can see them without the laces glaring back at you again. Now, a lot of you might be wondering why I keep where I have all the boxes out here. I know it takes up a lot of room, but just want y'all to know how that I'm legit. Too many fakes running around out there. It's unbelievable, but that's another story for another day. Let's get right to the Swingman 9s right there. Picked these up a couple weeks ago when they came out. I like them better with these laces in there. I think it makes it pop a little more. It's a good looking shoe. I've worn them a couple times. Nothing too heavy. Cannons. This is one of the first big 9s that come out. I know when I saw this picture, I couldn't wait for them. A lot of people were hating on the 9s makeup, the way it looked in some of the photos. And when this color came out, everybody was all over them. So worn these twice, I think. Didn't really clean them up afterwards, which is kind of a no-no in my book. I just didn't have time. But anyway, once again, I took the mint green laces out. I want to say it's mint green. I could be wrong. Don't know. Don't jump all over me for that one. But one thing one of my homeboys did was he took the green laces from these and rocked them into Galaxies. I'll tell you what, man, that looks hot. You ain't done it yet. You got to try it. I was thinking about it. I just didn't want to steal his idea. So anyway, right here, this is the Miami Knights. I actually didn't like these at first. I don't know why. But then when I saw them, I had to get them. So I got very fortunate and picked up a pair pretty cheap. So I've worn these probably 5 or 6 times. You can see I got a little bit of creasing right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. But it's alright. I'm going to leave them alone for a little while and we'll see what happens. But right here, I go backwards a little bit. Triple black 8s. Anybody out there who's got a pair, size 13, dead stock, you want to sell them, hit me up, man. I love this shoe. I've worn it a lot. It's kind of my sleeper shoe whenever I go to release. I really don't rock too much heat when I go to release. I see a lot of people rocking their best, but I don't know. I try and stay below the radar sometimes. So there's the triple black 8s. Like I said, anybody who's got another pair, size 13, 12.5, 13.5, let me know. Down here are these some of the ones I got some shirts to match. Got some other ones, but I didn't too much putting these things out right now. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning, so I was kind of just trying to throw everything together. These are the Dunkman 8 playoffs. Like I said, it seemed like it was getting a little easier to get these shoes. So after this one, I have not got the 9. Thinking about it. There's the ones I want to get. Not sure yet. We'll see. But if I do get them, you guys will know. So right here, no introduction needed. I actually was talking to a guy the other day, and he told me he doesn't like the South Beaches. And the first words out of my mouth, the only reason I don't like him is because he ain't got a pair. So you know how that goes. A lot of times people hate on a shoe just because they ain't got it, but you know, shouldn't be like that, man. You got to give props to the people who work hard to get what they got. These ones, I actually had 3 of them. I made the mistake of selling one 2 weeks after I bought the 3, and sold them for $300. You can believe I've been kicking myself ever since. But anyway, here's the bottoms of them. I've worn these at least 15 times, but they still look pretty good. Got a little bit of creasing in the toe box right there. You can see it. But you know, when they're on your feet, they don't look too bad. Same thing with this one right here. Got this Good to Be King shirt. This Don't Sweat My Swag shirt actually just came out not too long ago. At least where I live it did. So picked up one of those. Also goes with the South Beach LeBron 9 slides. This pair right here, these are dead stock. I've never worn these. I will one day though, because I know I'm going to wear those other ones out. So another shoe, no introduction needed. I'm going to turn the flash off. Get a better look. LeBron 9 Galaxy All-Star Edition. I got the shirt to match. And also the shirt I showed you guys earlier, my pickup. I'm going to wear it with that one too. It's got the glow-in-the-dark sole. Let's show that glow-in-the-dark sole right now. It kind of blew up in my face, but whatever. It is what it is. Y'all know what the truth is about this shoe. So anyway, that's that. Entourages. I'll tell you what, I got suckered into buying like 10 pairs of these, man. It's the first time I ever tried to buy a shoe and make money off of them, as far as reselling them. And I don't know if I could say I don't think I'll ever do that again. But props to y'all who do it. You know, everybody's got their own hustle. That just ain't mine. So, anyway, that's it for the LeBron collection. One more quick once over. I'm gonna cut to another my final thoughts here. So tell me what y'all think. All right, you guys have seen the collection. Definitely let me know what you think in the comment section. Right now, I want to get to something a little different. Share my thoughts on something. I want you guys to give me your feedback. But I was thinking about this, you know, watching the NCAA tournament, and I got to thinking, like, man, how would the Charlotte Bobcats do in the NCAA tournament? Because I'm really not too sure. I really don't think they'd go that far. So I brought that up to somebody. We kind of got into a little discussion about it. I want to know what you guys think. You may think it's stupid, but I don't know. I'd really like to see it. So maybe that's something we can put out there and see what people think. So let me know. All right, guys. Until next time.